Here we have the valves. You've seen them in the picture. Fairly simple milling job, but this time, instead of marking these out with the kind of punch dealio, I'm going to do them like that. Now I've got the feeler gauges in this side, and I'll do half that stack so that they've got the sideways movement. They've got a little bit of play in there, as you can see. Things are coming along and they slide very nicely. Yeah, I'm happy with how they come out. I'm nearly finished with these valves now. I've just drilled a couple of holes for some springs. Just some light springs, these just keep just a little bit of pressure on the valve block while it's in the cylinder. Just like that. Lovely. Alright, valves complete. Yeah, very nice. Glands are in. I haven't done the graphite yarn on these yet, but I'll do all those four at once. Nuts are ready, so next job will be working my way down the engine. But first, what I've done is drilled the holes for the drain cocks and tapped them 532. This is so that I can now put the pistons on. I'm going to use these things called aero lock nuts. Because I don't think the nylock nuts will withstand the temperature in there. Looking at the temperature, nylon starts to give up. You know, I didn't want a piston coming off mid-travel. So yeah, I'll use those aero lock nuts, and then I can make the gaskets up for the cylinder heads. I can make a gasket up for this, and then a few false gaskets, and then I can test it on air pressure, see if the cylinder block's good, see if other bits on the cylinder, like the bolts I've used for there, are good. Yeah, and then if it is good, or if it needs any, you know, any resealing, I can do that then before moving on. I just thought I'd end this video by saying I bought this valve rod on eBay recently. It's 5/16 ground silver steel, or supposed to be 5/16. As you can probably see by the micrometer, it's at least a thou over size. It wouldn't actually go through my reamed holes, and I had to dig out my adjustable tiny little reamer. I re-reamed the holes, managed to get it to slide really nicely, as you saw in the pictures. But yeah, it's quite disappointing that a British grinding shop has produced a thou over size thing, which is a huge tolerance in grinding. I managed to get a refund, but it was a bit annoying.